Arcanero here, and we are back to Avowed. Yay! sorry. Right. I'm just doing a bit of my settings. Let's see. There's something with my setup. Oh, come on. Just let me have it. Right. There we go. Anyway. Last time we finally got to Paradise. We met Kai, who I think is a nice character. We did a bit of side quests. Got some intel on this place, and now we have to find the I'm pretty sure I'm going to say a lot of those words wrong. Like, really wrong. Can I get there now or at some point? It looks so dark and mysterious. I like it. Yeah. So we have to do the main quest to get in there, because there's also a side quest that needs us to go in there. Wait, hold on.
Aye, aye.
Oh! Okay, now we know how this works. So, there's actually one side quest we can still do. There. The lost links are, well, they're kind of like necklaces or charms on necklaces from someone, and they are from his friends, and some birds stole them. So yeah, we have to find like one more, and then we have all of them. And it's up there. Now, how do I get up best? Over the roofs again? Oh! Guess I won't be able to jump over there, huh? Oh! Oh, that was stupid. Kai, you okay? You okay, buddy?
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
I heard the treasure sound. Just... There we go. Right up there. How do I... Oh! Perfect.
Cheap wares, cheap folk.
Oh, come on! So close. Maybe I need like a running start. Yes! Oh, no!
Prices guaranteed.
You don't happen to have a ladder we can borrow, right? No? Okay.
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
There's probably another way up there, and I don't know where it is. But then why is that here? Yes, no! Dang it. Ooh, maybe if I go... I knew it! I knew it! Cheese wheel, spoiled food. Right up here. There it is. Right? Let's see. Hello, Gabriel. I'm good. How are you? I really love this bow and arrow. Let's see what's in here. Same here, buddy. What games are you playing right now? drop. Or maybe not. Mega Break. I think I heard about it, but I don't think it's in the category of games I normally play, so I didn't really look into it.
Any luck with
yet.
the search?
Ta-da!
Well, not the gods. Thank you. Let me see them. Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted. Might be some kind of luck for you.
Actually,
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. It's gulls now. What if it's leviathans next? Take this then. Buy yourself a drink. You did the thinking for both of us. Just one more thing. All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes?
huh.
They do, don't they? You know, it's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollen nets. And for taking a weight off my shoulders.
Not for that, buddy. It does sometimes really feel like the gods aren't with you anymore, huh? Like with that poor bastard over there.
Ah, there you are. Have you found my ring, perhaps? Oh, I would be forever grateful if you found and returned my ring. You would save me from a night in the shed. For sure.
You know what? Let's clean this place up and sell those rotten things. Bulk. And with that,
No one
be on
tops
our
my
way.
prices, guaranteed. Welcome.
right, we are just going to yes. There. There. So the spoiled stuff.
Cheap wares for cheap clothes. No one tops my prices.
Ow. Where is that coming from?
Supplies you need for prices.
Let's look around a bit more here. Sorry. And oh. Mapan, if you don't keep it down up there, I'm breaking that damn loot myself. 3 of the neighbors have already dropped in to complain about you practicing in the middle of the night. You're family, so I'm not going to leave you to the wilds, but please, go down to the shore or something until you can carry a tune. So, either that person just started playing the flute, or they are tone deaf.
Yeah.
Made it! And of course I don't have a lockpick. Great. Whew, that was a close one. You can see a lot from up here, actually. Kinda cool. Kai? Kai? Oh, there you are. Got me worried for a moment. Oh boy! Too far. Alright. Let's see. We have to go... Landed, we have to go all the way there, so this is the closest place you can fast travel to. And do you think she's back here? Let's see. Well, I don't really see her, so oh! Oops. Oh, come on! I didn't see that one. Maybe she's over here? Because in the last side quest we did the thing and we found out that a woman and Das Barak are apparently soul twins. But apparently she wasn't here yet. I thought for a moment it was a person, but it was just a scarecrow. And jump! Ooh, it's really close. With that we can get over here. Yeah. Just remembering this for later. And a graveyard. Spoiled food. Shovel to dig graves. What are you two doing to that? Hey!
Who the fuck? Huh. If it isn't a damn godlike. Here in the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point. Thought your kind had vanished. Sure. If you wanna keep remaining, there's better places to do it than on our claim.
You mean robbing
Lucky for
crates?
you, I'm not really in the mood for killing today. I'm here to liberate the dead of their valuables. What's your excuse?
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a looter. Man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the gods.
You little shit.
Sorry, I just didn't get to see the other answers because my cat got in. I looked over if... No, actually it was my brother's cat. I looked over if he had a mouse in his mouth. And, well, I accidentally clicked on continue. Okay. And he, of course, wanted me to open the door for him. That cat has the worst timing sometimes. Anyway.
Thank you. Ma would thank you too.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
This one's mine.
You're gonna regret this!
Nice.
I feel kind of bad for
Another
Tiny.
glorious bat.
Like, he apparently didn't really wanted to be here, but was like pressured into it. Let me check on him real quick. Hey, you okay?
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
Alright. What the? Henloth. Sick, helpless Henloth. You died for the community you built. May the legacy of your people be your legacy to share. May their children's children stand in place of the family you never had. That's kind of cute. Elfield, disgraced warrior from afar. May the wild frontier be a comfortable place of rest for your weary soul. No one saw that. So build a stranger, aimless, poor, untethered. You dropped dead at our gates, a pilgrim from parts unknown. Even if no one misses you, your stone will remember you always. I'm kinda interested always what people decided to have written on their graves. In memory of Hendrik Shaw. Here I lie upon the moor, here I lie because I'm poor. For a greater stone I'm more the pay, but here I lie, as warm as they say. As warm as they, my bad. I misread that. Oh! Good thing I'm not losing any arrows in this game. If I would, I already would be out of arrows. Look at this flower. How long it took to just 3D design one flower. Like, I have respect for 3D artists because I'm a 2D artist and I tried 3D once and oh my lord, it was so hard. I And it didn't look good at all what I did, so I'm sticking to the art. Let's see what's in here. Please no zombie, please no zombie, please no zombie. Oh. Yeah, I can live with that. Sorry. I thought for a moment I heard the cat crying out for someone. Yes, he is that loud. Yes, I can hear him over. Fully turn up the game volume and with headset on, you can still hear him. He's that loud. He's alright.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
Oh, this looks so cool. Food, food, food. What's this? Dagger, warning. Warning. Fish in area have strange growth. Possibly fungi, rot in the water. Do not catch, do not eat. So, no fishing trip for us, it seems. At least for now.
Stand.
Spider, spider. Spider!
One for you. Here we go.
Black. I really don't like spiders. What's in here? And oh, I swear I have some of those hatch. I knew it!
Settle you guys. Good one.
Oh. Alright, alright. Ich. Take this. Take this. Take this. Ooh, mini chest. Hello, Alec. Acel. Erat. Numero uno. I'm just going to call you Acel, if that's okay.
The next one's mine. It's mine now.
like the dancing heads. Thank you very much, that made me laugh. Right, let's see what else is here. Let's take care of them now so we don't have to worry about it later.
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Okay. So this stuff is very flammable and explosive, so keeping hands away, got it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why is there a giant bear? Where did that one come from? Oh, it's young. I read the caption, young black bear, and I'm feeling bad now. I feel horrible. A soldier. A soldier. Ah, one book. The book appears to be a treatise on establishing power and curbing rebellion. The following section is dog-eared. To achieve true victory, one must target the youth. You will never avert the old gods, too stubborn in their heathen ways. But the young, they are flexible, malleable, and if all else fails, easy targets. Excuse me. Who you cannot make soldiers, make victims and examples. When first wresting control over population, a show of force is recommended. Kill the children and their parents will follow. Hope is like a egg, best ground underfoot. The last line is circled. The following is annotated below it. I practice on syrup eggs. Crushing throats should be easier after that, especially with boots like these. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Targeting children?
Yeah.
First this. Maxim of the Parkrune, number 6. In older lands it was said place the doing before the telling. Place the act of work before the boast to history. Now it is written in blood. Record all your efforts, be the triumph or tangent. For the record shall outlast the work, and the word shall be more precious than the act. The taste of the blood is, the craft must not die with the craftsman. Sniper!
Yeah.
Sniper attack. Alright, maybe not 3 sniper, but oh! I There we go. This. Look how everything close. outnumbered. Alright, back at it. Okay, we were here. We were here, I think. Whoa. Another soldier. Let's pick this up. Whoop. Where's the young black bear? Oh, it's over there. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, da, da, da. Oh. Ah!
Good one! Take your best shot. On your right!
Hard, yeah. Spear. Oh, right. Kai, I'm coming!
Zarub's ahead.
That's one for us.
Yes. Ah, there. Could have sworn saw. Ah, maybe I just imagined it. I see some light up there. Maybe there's more of them up there. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh!
Oh, no, you don't. Nice shot.
I again one-shot at a young bear. I'm sorry.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day. But people have to eat.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, lockpicks. Yay. Found a waypoint and I see blue glowing stuff over there. Are those mushrooms or is that something I can take? Nope. Glowing mushrooms. But I see a house over there. I'm kind of curious about that one. I hear crawling. Oh! Oh no. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
That didn't sound like
Next one's mine.
careful. Can I break the roof? Nope. Boing. Boing. Oh, come on. Beetle shell. Nothing. Right. There has to be an entrance here. I mean, I heard the signal that there's treasure in it. See? It's right there. Maybe I should take another look at the roof. Oh, come on. I had no problems jumping up there a moment ago. Now, there has to be a hole. There we go. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yup!
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
A little upkeep. Oh, book. Crumbling gardener's log. The pages of this decades-old journal are yellowed and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following and read clearly. The soil's been stubborn lately. Like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the Republics will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animators the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet my letter, but I'm sure they reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow Valian in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should just pack up and throw our lot in with Fjord. I don't know. On one hand, they could probably use the extra manpower. On the other, this is a home. I'm not going to give up on it so easily. I mean, it looks abandoned, so I guess they had to leave after some time after all. And oh, it's awake. Let's just go past it and hope we don't anger her anymore. More black bears. Why is it right in front of where I need to go? Alright.
Nice.
Let me guess, the other one is now... Maybe that was the one on... Oh! Oh! Found another dead soldier. There we go. Sorry.
Safe spoon here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Duh. Dead Spirit Amulet, a quest item. Oh. Another book. Trapper's Log. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Downshore. Not this time of the year. Either the seasons have gone mad or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Atra. Was it my imagination or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard. Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Oh, please do. Be my guest.
Here it comes. I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear is chomping on.
If I had to take a guess, I would say, yep, it's a person.
That's a bad way to go.
Okay, but first I want to go in here, seeing what...
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
It's like nature tries to fight back. Another dead body. How many is that now? And another black bear.
One for you!
Oh! Is that one already... Yes, it's already dead. That wasn't me. Another dead soldier. Oh. Health potion.
Zarups. They don't usually venture out here. Wonder what's got them riled up.
Where? Oh. Oh no. Another soldier. Not to mention this stuff. Last time we saw that, it didn't end too well.
Something here feels off.
What's behind there? In that case, let me take another look around and... lockbox. Merchant's Journal. Something's changed in the Living Lands. Used to be dead and honest, Used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Sorabs, finally, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Tree folk? Like tree people or something? Like, what else? Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sieve of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the eastern reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on our way out, so it isn't a total loss. Yeah, how did that work out? This is where he came from. Oh. Another health potion. Might as well grab that one. Alright. Your turn, Kai.
Ready? Aim.
Fire. Should be young black bear. Oh, but there he is. Please stay asleep, so I don't have to fight and kill you.
Quiet as the devil.
No need to tell me. I mean, there's one right there. Maybe if I'm really quiet and careful. Oh no. Hey!
Next one's mine.
Okay, that was totally my fault.
The scourge invades.
Huh?
Claw it out.
We make a good squad.
Wait, did you not hear what I just heard?
It breathes. It is close.
Are they talking about us? I see another dead body.
That's the claviger.
What?
What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted.
Whoa!
Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Letter to the Claviger. Claviger ailment. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my answers to your grove. Not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Darian presence in paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ignacy Vidaro, Governor of Fira Mes Iveria. How much did I How much of that did I pronounce it wrong in that letter? Alright, buddy.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
The bear? Alright. Dream throw. Wait. Oh dear lords, it's infected. I have one thing left for you. There.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
What happened here? Here completely, actually. Oh.
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name.
Wow.
That it would have done us any good.
Mace. Stuff here. Alright, buddy, talk.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods.
Yes, I did read.
Your arrival couldn't have been
Gabriel.
more timely.
Have a good night.
Oh, Ambassador Falchion Hildgard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise.
It's the
The
first time
Empire doesn't
using
have
raid,
many
okay.
friends on these
I'm not-
shores.
I just.
Hey,
I'm going
not
to
with
get
that
like it.
attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
Thanks for the tip, Gabriel, and have a good night. So, it appears we only have one sole survivor of the bear attack. Not to mention, one of them was infected.
Envoy?
Apologies.
They raise a fair question.
On my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true.
I'm not sure if
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
again.
We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? This has happened to you before?
Maybe it's because
The
you got
Emperor
like...
trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Right behind you.
Thank you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Or whatever you have planned, I suggest you do it.
Oh, it looks corrupted. Like something is trying to like no, it is almost infected. Let's see.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
Okay, sorry if I talk too much, but look at all this. This looks so cool, so amazing. The little lights that are flowing here, the flows of this.
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide. Do you wish this power or not?
Jesus Christ, alright.
A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
That's not ominous at all. Huh? Oh. Dream Touch. Good luck ability active. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to the flamethrowers and vessels. Open the ledger menu with tab to view abilities tree. Oh.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Arak, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
And I thought I was paranoid.
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves.
Ah.
We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
The loss of the clavager will be felt in every corner of Paradise.
So I can't fast travel here. Also, what's in here?
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
I mean, a bear can crowd at you and hit you with full force of its paws, but I have a feeling she can do a lot more than that. And a lot painful. A lot more painful.
You are full of surprises, Envoy.
Huh?
I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for your Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
I'll try. Oh. Hear that glittering sound. Oh. There we go.
The path to Paradise is an open road, but I can find my way back.
New points. New points. Godlike. It's activated. Activated. Now, wizard. Ranger. I'm level 5, so I should be able to do this. Right, character, let's see. Da, da, da. Yes. Inventory, common wound, spare, spare. Da, 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 da. Let's- Still. Now we have 2 rings. Health potion. Potion. Da, 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 a lot more. Food. Fruit. Da, da. Let's see, quest, escape plan, wilderness, documents, lore. Ah, that's from before. Claviger one, companions. Ah, that's here. Fast travel disabled. Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you very much. Exit party camp. Location. Spares. Spear. Am I ever going to use spear actually? still have one blue point left? I don't think I do, right? Anyway, do I have... Yes, there is a... Wait. Fast travel there, and then we can also finish that one side quest, hopefully.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Right, can you go inside now?
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Thank you. Captain, right. The western gatehouse is closed until notice no one comes or goes. Until your Claviger returns, I expect the Paradise Meteor to answer to the steer guards. Before you object, remember that your city is leaderless and undefended. And without leadership, Meteor is nothing but a mob. I expect your compliance or your resignation. Inquisitor Ludwin. Yeah, about that.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
I know, right?
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Ooh.
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
Wow.
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
Damn, that woman is ruthless. Ruthless. So, this is the city, huh? Doesn't seem too bad, right? Whoa!
Envoy!
Assassin! Oh no! Oh no. We are not that. Right? Oh fuck! What the heck is that? It looks pretty, but why does it feel like this is the afterlife? Or the in-between? Huh?
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Not like it was my decision. Hey, I didn't decide to be hit by an arrow.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait.
Oh, great.
A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
So this is how the voice looks like. I see some trees, some plants, I think. Maybe it's a giant being so trees can grow on them? Alright,
Our
let's see.
beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
That explains a lot.
A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
I mean, the arrow being poisoned explains why I'm dead and not unconscious. It's because I don't think an arrow to the stomach kills you that quick. No. Even through the heart, I think it takes a little bit.
As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back.
But...
Just this once.
Oh. Wait. If you can send me out, what about you?
You think of us, with your own escape so near.
You said you were trapped.
We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
Okay.
You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Being trapped like this, how long have they been trapped in here? And we are back from the dead, baby. Please ignore that. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Apparently we have a headache and she's in shock. Hey!
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
You mean a corpse?
Liviana, the local sawbones.
What?
I wish I could take credit for saving your life, but I believe I had very little to do with it.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case.
Thank you.
If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
I mean, yeah.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
This is going to be hard to explain.
You say that like it's a good thing, but the mortal soul is not adept at coping with trauma.
What does this mean for them? Should they expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but Possible.
Oh dear.
Not as often as I used to. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
I noticed that.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Thanks.
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found. And some of us still have to live here.
Of course, the killer hasn't been found yet.
Hey, my schedule was clear. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Not just you. This was confusing as heck.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
What? Wait. Very no. I've compared the local helps to the same ones imported from either. If my findings are accurate, then everything that grows in the living land is more potent. Everything. Cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grow in the deadliest parts of the jungle, so maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the republics, just to see what happens. Or maybe I shouldn't tame in the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with.
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others.
Huh?
Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that wasn't a tree. Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last.
It kind of is.
Got in a fight with the Adherent guards. I started it, they finished it.
Ouch.
Stay safe. You don't want to end up back here again. If you need something for the pain, there's an apothecary by the bathhouse.
Thanks. Friendly warning. Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you used to be an Melzer, and if you still have any of your old equipment, well, some of us are willing to look the other way. If the envoy dies, I cannot guarantee your safety, a friend. Oh, great. I also tried like them in trouble too. Well, actually, not really me, but the assassin. Seriously, who were they? Delta from Fiora. Liviana. Emerald Stair is not the same without you. My animances are in desperate need of guidance. I understand why you left, but your talents are wasted on that nest of vipers. When you've had enough of healing the body, come back to us and work on healing the soul. Ignace Vidal, Governor of Viol Mes Iverno. dagger? Hmm. Oh, right. Lemon! I love lemonade. And lemon iced tea. Hey.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could... Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
I know them.
Oh. Galarde. Then I won't trouble you any longer.
It's kind of pretty.
Tragedy. The recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. The killer is still at large.
And I am in front of you.
A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are believed armed and deadly. Fisherman missing. Last seen near the watermill, northwest of the river. Need coin? See Sansa in Hightower. He seeks explorers to assist him in mapping the living lands.
Wait. I think... Oh. Guide 101. Long as the no cutter of his guild served the emperors and queens of their... It is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of the many maps throughout the empire, whether to direct travelers throughout the expanse, that is, the guide ship captains on the voyage throughout Era, or simply adorn the walls of Stuttgart's home, one can rest assured that the Grass Guide is behind the creation of every of these works of art. For over 2 centuries since the Noble Expedition Corps discovered the eastern reach, have we worked and labored to keep all of the empire and colony supplied with accurate, high-quality maps. God willing, we will continue to so for centuries yet to come. Wait! Eric!
You died. But you're here.
Yes!
Gods, am I glad to see you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you again, buddy. Origin? The approximately 2,200 a group of tribes called the People of the Deer and unified into a new civilization called the Adair Kingdom. The tribe, small and widespread over the land, knew it would be better if their continued existence unified. The leaders of each tribe became advisors to the king, chosen by a group. Each advisor will still be a lord over his people, but each lord would answer the first king. This decision was exactly what is needed, and the Adarian kingdom thrived, spreading across the land and establishing strong trade routes. The Adarians became known as fair but shrewd businessmen. While the country thrived and internally there was little strife, there were still occasional skirmishes with the neighboring elven kingdom of Coquelin. Not long after the kingdom was formed, the Adarian people began studying animalmancy. Still largely unknown at the time, animalmancy was an exciting, terrifying new realm in which Adarian scholars saw great potential. This potential came to bear fruit in 2260 AI, when a group of animancers working together transferred the soul of a recently departed man into another body, creating the first of what would later become known as the undead. The recreation of this discovery was swift and decisive. Both of the King of Deer and the Court of Utica deemed this event and the study of it as outlawed. It would never again be practiced openly in Derian soil. Wait, so they almost put a soul from a dead body into another body? No thanks. Conflicts with Kulkin continued, escalating into a minor war in 2398 AI. Afterward, the treaty was signed and the Kingdom of Adir merged with Kulkin to form the Adirian Empire. With the political and military strife now settled, the Adirian Empire would become an economy powerhouse, able to acquire generators that were difficult to obtain in other parts of the world. Straight routes becomes one of the most lucrative in the world. Customs. Adira is a country rich with custom, and they are known for their strict adherence to them. Their customs run the gamut from grand celebrations like the feasts to mundane superstitions such as waste or white self-addiction. This film focuses primarily on bigger celebrations, as Snow knows how to throw an excellent party quite like an Adarian. The Feast of Feasts. The biggest and most important of all Adarian customs is the Feast of Feasts. This week-long celebration happens the first week of Mitsu, deep summer, and is dedicated to honoring the life of the first Sonying. Each day of the week is devoted to some aspect of his life, and there are very specific dishes to be served at each meal. The Feast of Feasts originally began as the festival celebrating the birth of first son, and soon became a yearly occurrence during the week of his birthday. Currently, Adarians simply use it as an excuse for a party and pull out all the stops in an effort to outdo the previous year. And lest you wonder, as I did, which first thing is honored during the Feast of Feasts, it's always the current Sonying. As for each Sonying, it is the first and only Sonying. Sweet read. Oh, wait, let me think about. Reading this all out loud makes my throat a bit dry. Sweet read. A special custom that arose at some point during the Feast of Feasts. Sweet treats started as a way to keep children occupied so parents could dine in peace. While it is still used for that today, significance has been added to it. Each treat is placed in a container, usually small metal boxes, and hidden somewhere on the property. After everything has been hidden, the children are sent out to find treasures. It is said now that the hidden treasures represents land of artifacts, and the children are explorers, bringing the riches back to their new and rightful owners. It's kind of like, why does it sound a bit like Easter? Sorry. Carnival of the Mask. When the original colonists of Adirian traveled to the new land of the found tribe in the name of the Adirian Sonyang, they encountered the Grantham people. The Carnival of Mask is this meeting. Originally, it was a formal reenactment as a play of the tension between the Granthams and the Adirian settlers, but it has since evolved into much more than that. Participants choose sides and contrast in elaborate outfits depicting which group they have decided to align themselves with, Adirians or Glanfathans. Everyone attends a masquerade ball, and this party replaces any semblance of the play that was presented. Winter's End. Winter's End was never anything more than an excuse for a celebration, and it hasn't changed in all the years it has existed there. It takes place during winter dusk and lasts all 3 days. People use the time to reflect on the year, celebrate their lives, and remember the dead, especially those who have passed in the recent years. Letter Ambassador Hildegard, I've maintained order in Paradise for many years. I know the city. When there is a good leader and fair politics, there's peace. But you have allowed the state government to terrorize my peoples who sow distrust and fear. Exercise your tighten the visitor's leash, or the ambassador might not carry your banners for long. Levik Aemond. Of course there's trouble. Stigert report. We found this book on a public bench. After careful study, a scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on Sword of Tanya Kautigor. We advised that Tyne is in the living lands. As a member of the Circle of Archmagi, he has lights go where he pleases. We will observe him at distance, but no one is to engage him. Tyne is either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take a chance. Dear Diary, here I am in the Living Lands. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful. Also, the most flavorful according to these mushrooms. Wow, and mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promise Bekaran I bring back a souvenir. There's rumor of a fallen star and emerald stare. Could it be a nice addition to her collection? A message I scribbled on the cover. I found please return to Tyne the Archmage, author of Tyne with Chaotic Arms. In 2602 AI was returned from over the ocean, telling tales of ruins and treasures there and for the fields that were perfect for growing borers. The explorers warned the Gonning that the locals were not friendly to outsiders, but the Gonning, seeing this as an opportunity to extend this empire, secured trade on another continent, sent more explorers. Over the next 20 years, the area that would become the Drywood was investigated, mapped, and colonized. In 2623, the first permanent Adarian colony was established. Wallace fields were set up north of the forest in the Drywood, but between the conflicts with the clan Athens and above the broken stone it floundered. It was not until 2643 that the opportunity presented itself again. Some Arthasian pilgrims were attempting to escape execution, established colonies, and Wallace farming operations in the territory of its heroes. With Grand Valley on the verge of collapse, the Falconing wanted to ensure his hold on the purple dye trade would be established. Encouraged the settlement and will even pay to have the pilgrims set up in the New World. Because the Falconing was still trying to secure his name in the purple dye trade, he was unable to fully respond to Admeth Hartred when he issued his ultimatum. To avoid the rebellion and leave himself time to oversee the world's farms in red creases, the Falconing relented and made Admeth a grave piloted. In return for this concession, Admeth spent time and resources on the Drywood Strait and shipment routes, benefiting the Falconing with increased income. For 7 years, the Drywoods provided with a steady income, leaving the Falconi time to ensure the strait system recourse was strong. With the Falconi's attention elsewhere, Admeth instituted a 10-year treaty, ending slavery in the Drywood and permanently removing one of the revenue sources provided by the Drywood explorers, the artifact from the ruins scattered throughout the Drywood. At this point, the Falconing word meant almost nothing to the citizens of Drywood. Admeth Harder had replaced him as their true leader. In order to undermine Admeth's standing, the Falconi found allies willing to explore the ruins against the treaty conditions and plunder them. Soon, Ideria again had a supply of artifacts to sell. When his agents were eventually caught, the Falconi distanced himself from the operation, certain there was no way to link him to Searing. But the Graf, using money supplied to him by his grandfather Alice, discovered the evidence needed to prove the Falconi was behind the plunderers. The conflict that arose from this relation led to Admeth declaring independence from the Drywood in 2668 AI. After a bloody 4-year-long war that resulted in the death of Admeth, the Falconi and trying to keep control of Drywood had become too costly. He signed treaties with the new Duck of the Drywood and turned his attention to Red Crease, rebounding efforts on Royal Strait, which is still running today. Whew.
Envoy, is it really you?
Yes, it is really me. I'm back from the dead.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Did the Emperor send you with anything for me? Your writ of commission, perhaps? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death.
And then coming
This
back.
embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
And that after I just took one step in here.
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many Adirans in their midst.
Touché.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. Well, be that as it may, we can't have you dropping dead again on your first assignment.
And I can't keep dragging you back to Liviana's.
Thanks for that again.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads. Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
Thanks.
We'll talk more of the dream scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Alright. Understand letter. Clever. I know the plighting of the Strangler is concerned, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal or buying additional crops from Fiamis. We cannot endorse that. Best. The journal? I must admit it's proving impossible to build political nations. The locals have a natural distrust of outsiders who have nothing they want, because believes that time and treasure will prevail. Would and I shared confidence. Well, under gaze I've stoned to the bone, picked apart like carrion and stared through by a pair of cold, motionless eyes that glimpsed too far beyond the veil. It sing me to some the pilgrim is only for as a claws to work their way under my skin, liberating me from this pathetic envelope until at last we are bound together in a skeletal pair of limbs, wings, but as one. Does he have a crush on her? Is that what he means? There's no shame in being attracted to power. Nevertheless, I must keep such feelings to myself, lest they be met with illusion, or worse, enthusiasm. So he's not only afraid that she might reject him, but that she might also like him? So I've been emeralds there long enough to confirm a worse suspicion. The people of Yomis care not for the laws of morals or gods. Enmancy and folk magic are peddled in defiance and bodade. Their crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. All is not lost, but they are unstable, too focused on themselves. Notice us are eager hands tightening the girl. We await your order. Your friend in the forest. Friend in the forest? Dialect. Sound. Speak the one. Sound does not set on Adarian language, those of us most of us who speak this wonderful tongue know it's Darien, but scholars are obsessed with what in a Darien. This is to contrast the language you and I speak today, Darien, the old elven language that was spoken in an empire back before the pioneers of dry wood built their own ships. If Adarian could be considered the mother of the living Adarian, the language speak could be seen. So Darian's head speak is fading from use, but many of the elves, especially the older ones in the Darian heart, and still use this dialect. Whether I know it or not, if you can read these words, you can understand what speak. It is almost identical to Darian, but includes a large vocabulary. Words that are fallen out of use in today's Adarian. When you hear about sing Adarian, there are often lines, of course, that sound like not said rhymes. These are usually instances flung of words that are lost from common language but still used in Hillspeak. When Hillspeak is familiar with speakers of so-called modern Darian, the same cannot be said for language possessors. Eldarian is a dead language spoken by mimics but not used in any major community. Eldarian words are familiar to Adarian readers, but the words of that has since been abandoned in familiar sense marks around. For example, Eldarian contains some base modern Adarian. Hier het ja sound like ja era so wieder das even Altwin because of the Dornish Yester Dash Osgrim and the actually I would like to put I'd love if there was some part in the menu where we can type in how old we are.
I wish that Sawbones would hurry up.
Sawbones?
I gotta get back.
What happened?
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Ow.
My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and Guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. Ugh. We've seen a lot. I fear for their lives, Envoy. It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a... well, he's like you.
Another godlike?
He belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
You're injured.
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave. This Oracle, he set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' titan. I guess they don't talk about our discoveries in the court, huh? The place Aethys was headed in the Deadfire, Ukaizo. There are these enormous skeletons. I mean, they're hundreds of feet tall. Yet our captain, she believes these titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. They used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm, anyway. Well, if that relic really is what it's said to be, and if it can heal the sick like it's said to do, it can't stay here. Not in some dank hole in this mouldering backwater. Not when it can help our people with the Dream Scourge. Or help people back home who deserve it more. And yet is determined to get that relic, no matter the risks. The rewards are just too great.
But
Envoy, I'm afraid it's a lie. And they're all going to die down there for nothing. Gods, do you mean it?
Yes.
I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. This Oracle, I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamonds. I'll probably never get to see it now. Well, I gather there were folks who worshipped Aethys, and they'd come to this temple from all over the living lands to pray, or be healed, or to ask forgiveness. But Aethys isn't too popular these days, so...
So, most people don't go there anymore.
Right. Exactly. Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
No problem. Besides, I'm kind of curious what this other godlike is like.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
What's wrong?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day. I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
So, you're a trader person.
Find anything?
Alright, let's see. Better card? Huh? A grenade?
Find anything? I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think I can handle it from here.
Alright, let's see. Tap here. Inventory, con 1, need. More items. Journal. Oh, no, wait. Let's track this one first. Log, dialects,
This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime soon.
I beg your pardon. Was standing here and... Huh?
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. Well, aren't you the little do-gooder? Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you.
Rude.
For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. Ha! That's right! Think of us as the Paradise Welcoming Committee.
Hey,
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. Oh, poor... Ha! Let...
good. I was getting tired of listening to...
Show me what you got!
Good fight.
That was over too quickly.
Yeah.
Let's interact with that since Kai wanted to talk to us about something.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? Let's talk. As if Bareth didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
20 minutes?
What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention.
True.
So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are.
Pretty much.
Do you trust them? That's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? That's not... I didn't mean... You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Rooney will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason. And the Stilgarrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Stilgarrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true. I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Let's see, what was one of the quests? Upgrade.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
The wood echoes strangled suffering. We knew this creature. Night falls. The ache subsists. We can speak more easily. The bare, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster. We wish you had not killed it. Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Huh?
Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Sometimes I wonder if it's more than one. I don't know, maybe I just imagined it, but it sounded different from the time when we were dead. Dear mother, every day it is more dangerous than the last. I never thought to say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the wilderness, but this place truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Valdika, we hold strong. These gates are well defended and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we'll be ready. Reinforcements from Homeland should be arriving within the next week, and with them relief. Know as you are reading this that sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, your darling son. Fast travel, huh?
Hargrunnen built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
Nice shot!
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Who's ready for more?
I think I'm good with that for now. I don't remember killing that one. Oh, I see. Plot. Yep.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Two more. Two more.
Good one!
Thanks! Unique weapons. Right, inventory, what can I... Stash, 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 stash. What's in here? Ooh! Oh, this that one and this one. So, what now? Where, how do we get up there? Yeah, no, alright. Maybe up there? Someone is marking their way up here.
Nice shot! This is mine.
Sorry.
This looks like the path Offred told us about.
another waypoint. I'm not risking getting attacked by a boar. Right up here. Okay. What was that rumbling? Hey!
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
You would not be so glib if your family's souls were crying out to you for justice.
Some crusty old priest isn't going to change that.
Excuse me?
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed. The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
Rude.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
You will let them go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting them go? Well, my orders say no one.
Hikera, yes. Tell the envoy about your precious orders. I could recite them in my sleep.
Right. Sorry, envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this. Yeah, well, you're not just anyone. You're a friend of the Emperor, and that means something. Hey, good luck out there.
Thank you. Ready, Kai? Alma, draws, ornaments. Well, seems like we can't do a quick escape in here. Ooh, pretty. Let's see, what's this? Shock damage, huh? Trouble electric lily. Let's see. E troubles. Ah. And Q.
That's it. The door's open.
Oh!
it seems.
I look more alive than last night. And more alive than them.
Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle. I was just getting warmed up.
Living skeletons can be a pain in the neck. At least I have one. Sorry. I know that one was a bad pun. Book of Roses, Bright Stars, Book of Roses, hear me. Stowaway, I can crawl in here, and yes I can, but I'm not sure. Should continue this path. So let's see. A bear, not a spare. A lot of